Let's talk about the real reason why so many women after 50 have the high blood pressure. Right now in 2026 is a global pandemic, especially women after 50, they have the high blood pressure, and today I will be clear a lot more misinformation about high blood pressure. Many women notice something strange after the age of 50. Their blood pressure slowly begins to rise. And they did not suddenly change their diet. They did not suddenly gain a large amount of weight. And they did not start eating more salt than before. And yet the number on the blood pressure monitor keep climbing, and this happens to millions of women around the world. But the real reason is rarely explained clearly. High blood pressure after 50 is often not only about the salt, it is usually connected to deeper biological changes in our body. Right now, a latest study says that over 1.2 billion people all around the world have a high blood pressure. Can you imagine this, my dear viewer? A lot of them, of course, are you women after 50. Blood pressure is controlled by your arteries, and blood pressure is the force that pushes blood through your arteries, and your heart pumps blood with every beat. The arteries carry this blood to every organ, to the brain, to the kidneys, to the muscles, to the heart itself. Healthy arteries are flexible. They expand when the blood flows through them, and this flexibility helps keep blood pressure stable. But when arteries lose their flexibility, pressure begins to rise. And one of the main reasons why you have the high blood pressure, especially after 50 years and older, is going to be those changes in your arteries, especially the stiffness, my dear woman. What causes to really stiffness your artery after 50? After age of 50, several changes begin inside the body. Inflammation slowly increases, oxidative stress damages blood vessels walls, and the inner lining of arteries becomes weaker. This lining is called endothelium. Its job is to release substances that help arteries relax. And one of the most important of those substances is nitric oxide. Nitric oxide signals blood vessels to widen, but when this system becomes weaker, arteries stay tighter, and tighter arteries means high blood pressure. Now let's talk about one of the main reasons why you have the high blood pressure, my dear woman. Of course, it's going to be nutrient depletions, especially nutrient deficiency in your blood that causing your heart blood pressure. Many people do not realize that blood vessels depends heavily on the minerals and vitamins, and magnesium helps relax blood vessels. Potassium helps balance sodium levels in the body, and calcium helps regulate muscle contraction in the artery walls. Without those minerals, blood vessels become more rigid. Modern diets are often poor in those nutrients, and processed food contains large amount of sodium, but very little magnesium and potassium. These imbalances can slowly push blood pressure higher. One of the biggest problems in modern world is modern food that we eat each day. Surprise, my dear viewers, one of the main reasons why you have the high blood pressure is going to be unbelievably amount of those unhealthy unhealthy foods that you probably eat for the last 10, 20 and 30 years. And besides all of those problems, of course, one of the main reasons why you have nutrient deficiency in your body is going to be your digestive systems. Right now, and I see for the last 26 years when I'm working with my patients, and all of studies right now suggest this, after 50 your digestion is a lot worse than ever before. When you destroy your digestions, you destroy your immunity, and you destroy your defensive system against any kind of diseases. Especially today we talk about heart depletion and heart health, my dear viewers. So it's going to be a problem with your nutrient deficiencies, it's going to be a problem with your digestive problems and digestive organs, and especially if you eat white flour products. packaged snacks, and ready meals often contains large amount of hidden sodium but almost no protective nutrients. And among the worst foods for the blood pressure are high processed salty foods such as chips, processed meats, fast food meals, and instant soups. Those foods can contain extremely high amounts of sodium that force the body to retain more fluid. And when the body holds more fluid, the pressure inside the blood vessels rises even more. And at the same time, those foods provide almost no magnesium, no potassium, no calcium to help balance the effect. And of course, when did you last time check your mineral deficiency in your body and you have the high blood pressure? Magnesium, sodium, calcium, vitamin B compounds, and many other nutrients are the key for your healthy high blood pressure, but of course you didn't check any of them. Now let's talk about the kidney functions and one of the reasons why you have the high blood pressure. And your kidneys play a crucial role in controlling blood pressure. They regulate the balance of fluids and minerals in the body, and they control how much sodium is removed through urine. When kidney regulation becomes less efficient, fluid retention increases. And more fluid inside the body vessels means more pressure on the artery walls. And over time, this increases blood pressure even more. This process can develop slowly for many years without obvious symptoms. As kidney functions become less efficient with age, the body may start holding onto more sodium and water. This extra fluid increases the total volume of blood circulating through the arteries. The heart then had to work harder to push this large volume of blood through the vascular system. There you go, another important reason why you have the high blood pressure. Now let's talk about something that is so obvious, a lot of you women don't realize it. Of course, it's going to be hormonal disbalances, especially after 50 years and older, are one of the main reasons why you have the high blood pressure. For women, hormonal changes play a major role. During menopause, estrogen levels decline, and estrogen normally helps protect blood vessels. It supports the production of nitric oxide. It also helps maintain flexibility in the arteries. And when estrogen level drops, blood vessels gradually become stiffer. This is one reason hypertension becomes much more common after menopause. As arteries lose their flexibility, they cannot expand as easily when blood flows through them. And this increases the pressure inside the vascular system. And over time, the heart must pump with more force to maintain normal circulation. And this gradual process can slowly lead to persistent high blood pressure in many women after age of 50. In addition, declining estrogen can increase inflammation inside circular vascular system, and those inflammation can damage the inner lining of arteries over time. And this is so easy to understand. Of course, it's not too easy to fix in the safe and natural way, because probably all of your medical professional or your doctors tell you this is not the problem. You have the blood pressure, it's not the problem with your hormonal disbalance, of course, it's not problem with your food, it's not problem with mineral or vitamin deficiency, of course not. You just need to take one pill daily and everything is going to be perfect. And all of those 1.2 billion people all around the world will never have the high blood pressure, right, my dear viewers? So let's talk about why many people never notice the early signs. One of the biggest problems with the high blood pressure is that it develops silently, and most people feel completely normal. There is unusually, of course, no pain, no obvious warning signs, and some people experience mild headaches, others feel fatigue or dizziness, but many people feel nothing at all. This is why hypertension is often called a silent killer. It can slowly damage the body for years without notice. During that time, quietly affects the blood vessels, the heart, the kidneys, and even the brain. And high pressure inside the arteries gradually weakens the wall of blood vessels. And this increases the risk of the heart attack, stroke, and kidney damage over time. Because symptoms are often absent, many people only discover the problem during the routine medical check. Yeah, my dear viewer, this is one of the main reasons you don't realize that you have the high blood pressure. Usually your heart blood pressure is in developing for the last 5, 10, 15 years. And when you suddenly realize you have the blood pressure, you only just take one chemical pill and everything is going to be perfect. Now please, this is last part of the video. This is something that you really need to understand, how you can reverse in the safe, natural way. Even prevention is so much important, especially for you women before the 50. You take this into consideration. Fortunately, several natural factors help support healthy blood pressure. Magnesium helps relax blood vessel walls. Potassium helps balance sodium levels in the body and support normal heart rhythm. And calcium helps regulate the contraction and relaxation of the muscles that control artery walls. Coenzyme Q10 supports cellular energy production inside the heart muscle and improves circulation. Omega-3 fatty acid help reduce inflammation in the arteries and support vascular elasticity. Garlic compound help improve circulation and many help support normal blood pressure levels. Those natural compounds support the normal functions of the blood vessels and the cardiovascular system. As I said in today's video and many of my videos, for almost 30 years I make special natural remedies program for my patients that they include all of those supplements and many more. What you don't realize, right now there's thousands and thousands of natural remedies that really can help you normalizing and normalize blood pressure, and this is something that you really need to think about, especially before the 50. Even in 20s, 30s, 40s, there are many of them that really can help you. This is a perfect dose for everyone. For potassium, many experts recommend a daily intake of 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams per day, preferably from the foods such as leafy greens, beans, avocados, bananas, and vegetables. Calcium intake for adults over 50 is usually recommended about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day, ideally from the food like dairy products, leafy greens, sesame seeds, and almonds. Magnesium intake is commonly recommended about 320 to 420 milligrams per day because magnesium helps relax blood vessels and support normal vascular tone. Coenzyme Q10 is often in doses 100 to 200 milligrams per day. You can use essential fatty acid. Especially black currant seed oil is often used in doses 500 to 1000 milligram. You can use flaxseed oil, evening primrose oil. There's many of those natural remedies that are perfect and it really can help you in the safe and natural way. But for today, this video is so important for you to know those couple main reasons why you have the high blood pressure, especially after 50. And when you realize what is the problem, you can think about it of healthy way of living, of natural remedies, and healthy daily habits. This is all that is unbelievably important for everyone, especially after 50 years and older, my dear viewer. Everyone who has suffered from heart conditions and wants my help, call my office. I'm for any country in the world, I'm here to help you to prevent and cure your diseases, especially your chronic heart problems, in the safe and natural way. My name is Mario. I am European medical professional with over 26 years clinical experience working with the patient all around the world. My core expertise include nutrition, natural medicine, physical therapy, and rehabilitation. Through my MarioLab natural healing programs, I have helped thousands of people every year improve their health, regain mobility, reduce chronic pain and chronic diseases, and restore their quality of life. And those programs may help you as well. If you would like to visit my clinic in person, or if you prefer my personal phone consultations without traveling, my team and I are here to help you. Contact us via Viber or the WhatsApp at the phone number +385 98 9179 200. Your health deserves serious, professional, and individual approach. Thank you for following me. See you next time.